Why India is rethinking customs duties from high tariff to global value chains. For decades, India was known as a high tariff country, but now the government says custom duty reforms is the big economic reform. Why is India changing its approach and what does this mean for manufacturing, farmers and trade deals? Let's explain this simply. You are watching Trick the Tricky. A recent time there are argues that India's custom duty policy has reached an inflection point. India still protects some sectors heavily, especially agriculture, but at the same time it wants to integrate into global value chain and become a manufacturing hub. That contradiction is why a major overhaul is now on the table. What is the problem with India's custom duty structure? High tariff versus global integration. India's custom policy sends mixed signals. On one side, India wants more manufacturing, more exports, participation in global value chains. On the other side, high and complex custom duties, multiple slabs, exemptions, and conditions. Inverted duty structures means raw materials taxed more than finished goods. This discourages domestic value addition and foreign investment. Recent trends duties are already coming down. India is quietly liberalizing. Over the last 5 years, peak duty rates stayed the same for many products. Effective duties fell because many exemptions notifications were removed, rates were simplified, and input duties were reduced for manufacturing sectors. For example, edible oils duties cut sharply from 100% to control inflation. Manufacturing inputs reduced to support autos, electronics, white goods at the same time. Agriculture remained highly protected. Agriculture means maximum protection. Agriculture is still the most protected sector. Typical agri duties: dry fruits 120%, fresh vegetables 100%, wheat 100%, rice 80%, dairy products 60%. Non-agri comparison: vehicle parts 10 to 20%, footwear 20%, toys finished 70%, parts 20%. Why protect agriculture? Farmer livelihood, rural income stability, food security. But downside: higher food prices, limited agri value chain integration, inflation risk. Why an overhaul is now inevitable? Why reform cannot be delayed? Four big reasons: global value chains, sectors like electronics, medical devices, semiconductors need low duty input, otherwise India can't compete globally. Second one is in inverted duty structures. When raw materials are taxed more than finished imports, domestic manufacturing suffers, import becomes cheaper than local production. Third one is manufacturing growth. High duties increase cost, reduce scale, limit peak growth potential. Fourth one is ease of doing business. Multiple slabs, exemptions, and procedures create disputes, delay clearances, increase compliance costs. Is India still a high tariff country? The numbers tell the story. According to trade research, simple average tariff 2001 21.9%, 2008 14.9%, in 2012 17%. But today, weighted average 10 to 11%, agriculture 16% plus, and non-agri sector much lower. So the perception of India as high tariff is outdated, but complexity remains the real issue. The next big reform: one unified custom system, Custom 2.0. The government next focus is system integration. One unified digital custom platform, faceless assessment in under 24 hours, paperless data submission, lower dwell time at ports, fewer disputes, faster clearances. This is being positioned as the custom equivalent of GST and faceless income tax. Budget and FTA angle. Trade deals plus Budget reforms. Budget to 2025-26. It removed multiple tariff slabs, corrected duty inversions, exempted key inputs, minerals, life-saving drugs, reduced average duties further. In FTAs, government aggressively signing and renegotiating trade deals. Asian FTA review ongoing. Duty reduction likely on 60% of trade lines in some agreements. Gold. Lower tariff in exchange for better market access for Indian exports. What does this mean in simple terms? Big picture. India is shifting from protect through high tariff to compete through scale, efficiency and integration. So agriculture stays protected but manufacturing and export get priority. So in one line, India is simplifying and lowering custom duties to boost manufacturing and global integration while keeping agriculture protected, marking the next big reform in trade policy. So this explainer helped to understand India's custom duty reforms hit like on blue. Should India reduce agri tariffs too or keep protecting farmers? And subscribe for more simple explainers on Indian economy and policy. Thank you.